okay, you're not doing anything. For some reason, I thought he was causing more trouble. So that's fine. We can get this done. I kind of like the idea of turning this into maybe a grate that water sort of falls into, maybe. We could have this be a little pond. Kind of like the idea of that, just to add a little bit more aesthetic to the whole thing. This, I think, is fine. We can just sort of edit around the towers here. We're going to anyway. So really, that makes our lives easier. So we've got that section done. This one here is interesting because it's essentially just sort of building a wall here and cutting it in half. So we're just going to have a wall there. And then we just sort of cut this bit off and turn the rest into water. The water's pretty much going to cover this entire section. That's what I've decided. Just until it gets to this tower, and then it's pretty much done at that point. So if anything, we can just sort of cut this bit off. So if we go over to our build tool, we can just cut this bit off like this. A bit awkward with these pillars in the way. Merv's still running around on that cardboard. Really surprised he hasn't started chewing it to bits yet. But there we are, we've cut this off. Looks a bit weird on the end. We might want to sort of do something else with that. But that's fine, we'll sort that out in a little bit. I think these little sort of bits here and there I can sort of do later on. But I want to sort of get the general idea of the wall sort of put in first. Not to mention the gatehouses as well. That's something else that needs to be done. Spending a lot of episodes on this, but I do think it's worthwhile. We need to remove this house. It's too big for the area. It's going to end up colliding with the wall. So over here. So one block in like that. So that's good. Same thing again. So now this is interesting. This is where we end up sort of getting into a bit of a corner issue. So let's say we did this. We're gonna have to do a bit of a redesign. So let's say we cut this bit off. Not necessarily a redesign, but a bit of an idea change. Because this corner needs to connect up with this tower. Which means we will need to sort of cut a few bits off here and there. Let's say we made a wall and we hooked it up on this side. It's not really a possibility, is it? Because we can't do that. I think what we need to do is just cut this off around about there or something. We can do the rebuilding. Yeah, I'm on nearly there. There we go. Oh, that's really satisfying. There we go. Don't know why, it was just so perfect for a little while. Trying to get a good angle here. Right, there we go. I think it's at this bit. Yes? Or no, I can't tell. I think it is, yeah. Now these two are perfectly placed, I think. Can't tell. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, maybe not. Oh, is it in by 1? Oh, it is. It's actually inside it by 1 more. Okay, that's probably why it looks a bit off. Well, that might not be why it looks off. I think it was supposed to be, wasn't it? No, that's fine. Yeah, we can work around that. I'm okay with this, because at least this corner is now properly angled. Which means we can just throw in a block there, I think. We can throw this darker looking block. I think it's this one. Crap. No, I want a tool. 1 second. I'll get the light block, and then the darker one. There we go. Is that a different color? Have I screwed up completely? Can't tell. I'm pretty sure they're different colors. They're not, but I don't know. Ignore it. Trying to find mistakes where none potentially are. Maybe. Well, that's that corner done. We do that there. There we go. Just to make that seem a little bit more on the ball. We can cut that corner off so that it angles up perfectly. I don't want to be doing stuff like this all recording. Like amendment work. I feel like I can do a lot of that off cam or on a stream or something. Potentially, anyway. I don't know. Depends how much time I've got. Right, that's good. As for this. And this is sort of the rough idea what I'm going for, and I think that's fine for now. Although this needs to sort of connect up in a bit of a different fashion. But for now, I think that's fine. Although what we can do is sort of disconnect this part. And then eventually, maybe one more? Yeah. So then this wall can hook up, and then that will be sort of the finisher, I suppose, for that side. Let's just sort of get it done. Before I annoy myself. This isn't the only corner, but then again... I think it is. This corner and this corner is the only two we have. Not Av. Then we got Av, bruv. Here is the darker color. And then we go for the pillars again, sort of every other block, which is something like this. Which should work. Yeah, that ends up sort of connecting rather nicely in that corner. Here, it's a bit of an awkward one, isn't it? How do we connect this up? Something like this? Yeah, that would work. Yeah, we can do that. Yep, that ends up working out. And the same here. Get rid of that corner. And now we just need to change the color of the majority of these blocks over here. And change this one to a lighter block and this one. Oh, there we go. Okay, that ends up being our corner. That wasn't too hard. Although this bit needs to be done now. Now it hooks up to the tower, unfortunately, but that is fine because I'm feeling pretty confident with this. Okay, so that's that corner done. Nice. Okay, not bad. That seems to smoothly connect up. It doesn't seem like too much of an intrusion. We also need to remember that we want to get some other decorations thrown in. So let's also go over to our... Let's see. I feel like having too many of the... Where the hell are they? There we go. The braziers might be overkill. Just thinking maybe one there, one there, one there, one there. That's a nice way to sort of get a corner brazier thing going on. And then what we can do is have... How far are the flowers? The flowers are usually a bit further away, aren't they? We also don't have any on the outside now that I've realized it, which is fine. We can put some down. Putting flowers in, it's not difficult. Okay, we have one here and a blue one there. Get the corner rounded off as well with some flowers. That's nice. I suppose we're just going to have to put one here and one here. Then next to the braziers, though, which I don't really like, just is a bit too much of a fire hazard. But there we are. That one's done. The walls hooking up around here, we're going to have to do a little bit more sort of work across this section. But for now, I don't mind putting some in just for a reference. So there we are. There's one there. I think that's fine for now. We're getting close to our potential. Actually, you know what? I did say that I wanted to maybe change where the gatehouse will go on this end, if we are going to have one. Which I'm questioning now, to be honest, if it's even a requirement. Isn't really. I just wanted to make one here because it looks nice, but we don't need one really. We can just keep the normal gatehouse here. We will see, because I had a good idea around here. Anyway. We'll get another wall thrown in here. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's one there. This is the next corner that we can make. Which I do like the idea of getting done. So let's say we got this bit here. So let's just sort of delete the decorations for this side. And then cut this bit off. Now, I could have taken that corner and copied it as a separate sort of schematic now that I think about it. But I couldn't have because I did connect up to the tower accidentally. I think that was after the fact though, wasn't it? Yeah, maybe. I think it was. So we could have just done that and saved ourselves a lot of trouble. But that's fine. And that should be on the outside. So it should be... here? Whoa, okay. I don't know what happened there. I must have misclicked. Why is it doing that? Okay. Maybe if we flip it? I don't know what's going on. Okay. Doesn't do it over here, so I have no idea what's going on this side, but this might have to be something that we have to just sort of make ourselves. That's fine. I'll leave that for now. Let's get this corner done. Very weird bug. Okay, that's okay. That's close enough to that corner there. That bit can be finished off later if we want. So having a good look at these walls, and I'm quite liking it. A lot of work has been put in, I would say. We've still got this section here, which is connected up properly. Okay, just double checking there. Okay, so we can make a gatehouse now. And I would like to give that one a go. So let's put down these towers. So let's say we wanted one here and another one on the other side. So something like this. The walkway does connect up. But we want a slight difference with the actual look of it. We also want these to connect up just so that they are a thing. There we go. So it doesn't think we're editing two separate entities, which we shouldn't be considering them as, because they should be connected. They are being partnered, essentially. We are marrying these towers. May the inevitable divorce be swift. Once the goblin sieges come forth. We're just going to get rid of the roofs for now. There we go. We'll do the same thing over here. And we are going to copy this and place it on the other side if we do think it's a good idea to have a gatehouse. And I'd like to keep it simple. The series was meant to be simple from the start, but we ended up making a dock that wasn't as simple as I was expecting. A little ship, a big ship. These walls ended up being a bit too much. All the buildings ended up being a little bit more intricate than they should have been. Even this lighthouse had a little bit more added to it. I don't know why I can't just make it simple. It seems like it's just too much for me. I have to have more. Wow, too little for me even. I'm greedy, essentially. Alright, let's get rid of the decorations on the side there. Why is that the only one that's got decorations? This one doesn't. What's happened to here? We're going to get rid of all of these then, if that's the case. I don't know what happened. They've got decorations on the bottom. Very strange. Seems to have all disappeared there. I'm wondering what else has disappeared. Okay, well, there we are. Okay. What the hell are we going to do? Well, I think the middle here isn't a requirement. So we will get rid of that. I don't know if these things even matter, to be honest. What I was hoping to do is... I mean, I think we can get rid of them. Get rid of that section as well. I still want to have a gatehouse. It's a very narrow walkway, I've just realized. Not much can really get through it. Very narrow. Very, very narrow. If we make a simple sort of cross like this, I think it needs to be higher up. Maybe even higher than that. There we go. I think that's fine. Okay, good. And let's say we started to sort of move up as such. I'm thinking sort of like from here is when it maybe starts going up. Might end up picking different colors here. Oh, crap. I hate when it does this. Yeah, it's a bit samey with this color. I will probably end up looking for something a bit different. It's a very narrow walkway, and I'm starting to think maybe this can just be sort of a well, the next one that we make might be a bit larger. We might make the gatehouses a bit further apart. I'm thinking that might be a good idea, and this could be just a sort of normal walkway to get in and out. The little drawbridge, of course, which we do need to create, which is why this bit's so large. But we can sort of have our usual sort of dark bars. Let's say, let's have this go along like that. Do we want it to be kind of thick? I think so, yeah, it's not bad. What, bar there, and a bar there. Trying to get a good angle here because I think there's another block. Okay, there is another block here. I'm starting to tilt a little bit away from the microphone now. Do these go down a little bit more, or is that fine? I think that's fine. Maybe one more? Game's saving right now. Give it a moment. There we go.